Welcome back. I'm your host Avinash and you're watching The Learning Destination, and today's is episode 05 of my ongoing series HashiCorp Vault, and today I'm going to cover the sections built-in help. So this topic will be a very small, very quick. So let's recap what we have done in previous 4 sessions. So in episode 01 I gone through the introductions. Then episode 02 I have shown you the how to install the Vault server. Then we have started the server, and finally we have created our first secret. Then in episode 03 I have covered the types of secret engine and the different topics inside the secret engines. Apart from that, in episode 04 yesterday I have covered how the dynamic engine is differed from the static engine, and I have shown you the practical sessions on the dynamic engine. And now today I am going to cover built-in help sections. Although this will be a very quick, very small topic, and guys, since I am creating each topic separately, because it is easy to understand and you won't feel heavy overloaded during this entire course, and that is the main reason that I am covering each topic separately. I can cover 2-3 topics in one sessions, but if you go in the smaller scale, in the smaller sections, it will be easy to understand. So I hope now you will have understanding that why I am creating, even it is the small topic, why I am taking it separately. So without any further delay, let's see the built-in help session. In order to understand the built-in help, let me clarify a few things. So far we have worked on with Vault write and Vault read for multiple paths, as like the KV is using the path KV/. In the same way, the dynamic secret engine is using the path AWS config. In both cases, the structure and uses of each secret engine differ. So instead of having to memorize it, like which engine is storing or using which path, instead of memorizing it, Vault has the feature, inbuilt feature, that is called built-in help, and you can access it via the API or command line tools. And that is what we are going to see in this sessions, that what is the command to help to access the path of any secret engine. Okay guys, so now I am going to show you that how we can access the path of any secret engine through the command line interface. So the command is Vault path-help, and we need to define the secret engine AWS. But before running this, here I need to correct the spelling. So before I need to run this, you need to make sure that the secret engine should be enabled. Like if we want to enable the AWS secret engine, then the command is AWS secrets enable and path equal AWS space AWS. So if I run this command, it will give me error because I have already enabled it. So whenever you want to know the path of any secret engine, you must make sure that the secret engine should be enabled. Okay, so now let's return back on the previous command and let's run now Vault path-help, and we want to see the path of the AWS. So now, okay, sorry, so the command is wrong. I need to give here hyphen rather than equal sign. So now it is giving the command that where the credential is getting stored, where the lease is getting stored, what is the path of the root config, right? So all the details you can see under the path sections. Okay, and these are the regular expressions. So I am going to give one of the link in the description section so you can understand easily that what is the meaning of these regular expressions. Okay, even if role is also not exist, but still it gives you the exact path location of that role. So let's suppose that I am running this credentials and something my role is a my-non-existent-role. Let's suppose that this is the role. However, this has not been created, but still it gives the complete path. So it will say that the name here, the role ARN, and the value will be collected from here, so it can create the access key and secret key on each and every request. So basically that is the beauty of this particular command Vault path-help. Even though if you are not remembering that where the AWS secret engine or the database engine or the KV engine utilize the particular path, if even you don't need to memorize it, right? So you have already the inbuilt command which is facilitated by the Vault, and you can avail this advantages of this command. Okay guys, so in my upcoming sessions, I am going to cover the topic of authentications, and inside the authentications, I am going to cover the several stages. So it is a quite vast topic, very useful in HashiCorp Vault. Yeah, so that's all for this lecture guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you like that somehow I am bringing the important concept for all the DevOps guys, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and stay tuned with the learning destinations, and don't miss my next upcoming episode number 06, because I am going to cover the authentication sections, which is a very important. And also I would like to request you, if you haven't yet watched my previous sections of the ongoing series HashiCorp Vault, then just go and learn from the episode 01 to 05, and 06 will be coming soon. So thank you so much for watching this. Once again, I request you, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day.